Now normally, when I think of the Xbox Live indie games section, what comes to mind is a lot of Minecraft clones, and a pretty gross amount of Xbox controller massage games. So it's kind of rare that you find a game on there that's actually worth the money and fun. But here we have one such game, Super Amazing Wagon Adventure. This game is sort of like Oregon Trail, except more random and a lot more actiony. So I plan on doing multiple episodes of this because, as you'll find out in a minute, we can travel with 3 people each time and see how lucky or unlucky they are as they try to reach their destination. So let's start the adventure. Between 1830 and 1870, nearly 500,000 Americans migrated west over wagon trails. This is the story of one party of 3 and their adventure. So I had this set up before I was planning on doing videos, but yeah, here are my custom-made wagon travelers. We have, of course, myself. We have Tyrant, which you might remember from Resident Evil 5, my zombie hunting co-op buddy, and of course Humbugle. They traveled in their trusty wagon. So at this point I've unlocked all the wagons. Mostly they just give you different weapons to start with. I guess for the sake of the video we could go with the golden, which would increase the odds of rare events that happen throughout the game, which would be more entertaining but would also give us more chances to die. So I think for this starting episode, let's just start off with the standard. Day 1, they set off into the forest. Seeing some animals in an upcoming clearing, they hurried ahead. They needed to stock up on food for the long journey. So the gameplay is pretty simple. As you can see now, we're hunting wildlife, being sure to avoid the skunks because they are rather stinky and they can actually kill you as well. There were a lot of squirrels. There were a lot of roasted squirrels. We are collecting a lot of animal skins, which we will be able to trade in later for supplies or ammo. Posse of bandits interrupted the hunt. Well, how dare you? These are my squirrels. So as you can see, we each have 4 hearts. Boom! And whenever you die, it gives you a unique message depending on what killed you. I'm doing pretty badly. Everyone's taking a hot one. A machine gun armed bandit wagon arrived. Much like, oh no, Tyrant's getting lit up. The battle passed through a large nest of skunks. Huh. I don't think I've seen this happen. Oh man. Can't let Tyrant die to skunk stinkiness. That would be a poor way to go. Oh, flamethrower. That also nullifies the stinkiness. Cremated. Humbugle left the wagon to look for wild berries. Berries obtained. On her way back to the wagon, Humbugle noticed an entrance to a cave. She decided to investigate. That does take a little while to pass that message screen. Could probably read slower perhaps. It was very dark inside. Upon lighting a torch, she found it was filled with guns and ammunition. Well, that's good for us. Could be filled with giant bats. All this shotgun. Humbugle returned to the wagon with the guns. They reached a river crossing. Tyrant had the brilliant idea to try to jump over the river. I don't know if I'd call that brilliant. He's probably going crazy from blood loss, but sure. He's a dying man. Let's fulfill his wishes. They got a running start and leapt from the top of a ledge. Somehow, they made it across. However, they landed in a bee's nest, angering the swarm. This might be it, Tyrant. Might meet your end at bees. I do my best to prevent that though. And also get that bee meat. I guess bee meat is a thing if you're hungry enough. They entered into the Great Plains. We need some health pretty badly. Tyrant came down with pneumonia. Well, normally when you're sick, you lose every heart but one, but since Tyrant is already in bad shape, I guess it's kinda cancels out. They came across a large herd of buffalo. More animal skins. Hopefully we come across a trader soon, because I will be able to buy at least a few medkits. Some angry buffalo charged the wagon. And then they joined my animal skins. I'm sure this wagon has to be hideous. 112 just animal carcasses. Ugh. Tyrant recovered from pneumonia, but he probably won't get his health back. Oh yeah, he will. Awesome. They came across a fur trader. I don't really need health anymore. You're a little too late. I can get myself fully healed. I don't really care for the bazooka that much, and I'd probably rather just stick with my shotgun for now. All of the recreational buffalo shooting started a prairie fire. Well, oh my. Some of the buffalo caught on fire. Now we have flaming buffalo. They're pretty much cooking themselves. And I didn't even need to buy that health kit. A wagon axle broke. The wagon was stuck. Well, damn. Someone's gotta go out. Chrono left the wagon to walk to the nearest trading post, miles away. Yep, the Great Plains. Coyotes hounded him, much like real life. Boom, take it, Coyote. I'm not gonna be eaten out here. Don't you know about my shotgun? Didn't you hear the rumors? It was a long journey. Oh, the coyotes never stop. I'm almost out of shotgun. Finally, Chrono reached the trading post. The replacement axle cost all of Chrono's money, and then he had to travel back. Wonder how many days it's been now. Aren't you guys extinct yet? Must have taken out all your families by now. You have no hope? Save your species. After repairing the wagon, they traveled onward. They reached another river. This one was too deep to ford. Chrono had the brilliant idea to swim underwater through the river. Alternatively, they could go around it through a desert path. Actually not a huge fan of swimming, so maybe let's go around. They made the probably wise decision to take the desert path around the river. They entered into the desert. Day 93, 3 solid months into the journey. They avoided venomous snakes. Ooh, flamethrower. Looks like it's snake for dinner. If I can hit them. The hungry vultures made things worse. Actually doing pretty well. No one is horribly maimed or murdered yet. Had a close call with Tyrant there, but he recovered. Take it, vultures. What is that? They noticed some supplies in the sand on the side of the trail. Humbugle left the wagon to investigate. I don't know what this rainbow thing is. Oh, this weapon kind of sucks actually. Magic wand! Humbugle then realized why the supplies were left there. She was in a giant anthill of giant ants. It's okay though, they're not too tough. Helps that they walk in a straight line, which the bow is super helpful against. All this ant meat. That's probably gross. Humbugle ran back to the wagon, as she should, because giant ants, nobody wants that. I don't know about that. We've got like 166. Oh, we got llamas. Go for some llama right now. Take it, llama. A pack of wolves smelled the blood. Well, I guess that's just karma, isn't it? Need to channel my inner Liam Neeson. Ah, Tyrant was bit. He's tough, he can handle it. Humbugle, maybe not so much. No, no! Now I've also been bitten. The wolves are eating us. Another fur trader. This time I should be able to actually put them to use. The fur trader offered them supplies in exchange for animal hides. Do we want a whole bunch of shotgun or one AK? I'm thinking the shotgun. Oh, whoops. I misread that. More health for me. The mountain pass was cold, so at night they drank to stay warm. Oh, I thought we got health back from that. Inebriated, Humbugle left the wagon to relieve herself. Unfortunately, her drunken stumbling attracted the attention of some bears. Well, that's never good. Now we've got drunk Humbugle fighting off bears. Oh no, it's not gonna... A bear killed Humbugle. When Humbugle did not return to the wagon, they left without her, stricken with grief. They accidentally drove off a cliff. Fuck it, man. Lost Humbugle to some bears, I don't even want to journey anymore. The wagon passed through a flock of crows. Multiple flocks. They're all confused about which way to migrate. No, I'm not being taken out by crows. At least let me go out in a cool way, fighting bears. The wagon fell into a spiral of light. Trippy. When the lights faded, they landed on a strange trail made of rock. They continued forward. This random event actually took me a long time to get. Strange, horseless metal wagons came toward them. You can actually shoot the cars. Take it, you strange beasts! Some men in a black and white metal wagon tried to get them to pull to the side of the trail. They suspected the men were bandits, so they continued down the trail. Anytime now, there we go. Take it, cops! The men in the metal wagons opened fire. What you got, cops? Oh. This would make for an insanely entertaining episode of Cops. The world's craziest police chases, or whatever it is. Oh no. The men had some kind of flying machine. We'll use a bow on him. Chrono died from blood loss after a bullet passed through his chest. Well, it's all up to you, Tyrant. Whoa. Tried to decapitate me. Oh man. Oh, I lived. Looks like you're on your own, Tyrant. On the verge of death once again. Tyrant reached the coast. Tyrant left the wagon to admire the sunset. And this is actually the end of the game. So Tyrant was lucky enough to make it. And now he has seagull to eat. Soon there would be more wagons heading down the trail. So there you go, guys. That's the gist of this game. I could do more episodes with more people that I know to make it fun or funny, seeing how lucky or unlucky they are. Yeah, Tyrant, kind of the underdog that time. Nearly bled out, nearly died from pneumonia, survived the future cops. But as for myself and Humbugle, I took a hot one to the chest and she was eaten by bears, so you never really know what's gonna happen in this game. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.